Guys, we have some new information on why 6ix9ine will be giving up music here very soon and will be quitting forever. Make sure you guys watch this video fully through so you know everything that's going on with him, and also make sure you leave a like on this video right now if you guys are a fan of 6ix9ine. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you would like to join our iPhone X giveaway. Now, lots of things have been going on lately with Tekashi 6ix9ine, which could lead up to him quitting music here in the near future. Now today we're going to be going over the reasons on why he could possibly be quitting music. Now I do want to mention I am a fan of 6ix9ine and I don't want him to quit, but these are just a lot of serious legal issues that are going on with 6ix9ine. So if you are a fan of his, you definitely need to watch this video until the end because we have so much to talk about on why he could be quitting music forever. Now we finally got some new news coming from 6ix9ine's lawyer that's in charge of all of his legal cases that are surrounding him right now. And it turns out that 6ix9ine allegedly does not want to be snitching on his team and giving the police any information, which is making them very unhappy and is making them angry at 6ix9ine, which could lead to a lot of time being locked up. Now this is all allegedly, because there are other sources as well saying that he has been snitching as well, and this isn't really looking good at all. Also, the lawyer, quote-unquote lawyer of 6ix9ine, he is talking on Instagram right now. He's getting a lot of clout on this, and there is no like written thing that this is actually him, but he does have pictures with 6ix9ine, which leads people to believe that this could be him. So if you guys would like work as a team in the comments, I'll be helping you guys as well. Let's try to make sure and find out if this is real or not, if this is his real lawyer. Now, getting into the first reason on why Tekashi 6ix9ine could possibly be quitting music right now is because of all of the legal issues surrounding his name right now, including on how he could possibly be locked up for 15 plus years. Now, if you haven't heard as of lately, Tekashi 6ix9ine and his whole team have been locked up on some very serious charges that could keep him locked up for many years, which would in the end be quitting his rap career and ending it. The charges being held on him currently are all federal, and he pleaded non-guilty to them, which will make the trial start in September of 2019, and currently at the time of this recording, he has no bail set, so he'll be sitting locked up in a cage for the next few months, which for a rapper who I believe doesn't have any pre-recorded songs could be a very scary thing, because if you have no music to put out while being away, then your career could end very fast, just because for this simple reason that people will start to forget about you and they will start to lose interest in you and your music, since there will be also a lot of other rappers that are out there putting out music, weekly basis, always trying to take your spot. So 6ix9ine is in a very scary spot right now. He doesn't have much pre-recorded music, if any. That's what a lot of his producers said. He only had like maybe 1 to 2 songs pre-recorded that aren't even finished. So they might have to be creative and mix the two or something along the lines of that. We really aren't sure as of right now because he doesn't have any music recorded. If he is found guilty of all these things that are being held against him, he will be locked up for almost the rest of his life, sources are saying right now, which is a very scary situation for Tekashi 6ix9ine. But one thing that has been said by his team of lawyers is that 6ix9ine is working with the police and is giving them all the information that they need to pin the case on other people. So if you don't really know what I'm talking about, I'm practically talking about snitching on the other people that actually did the problem. So they're the root of all these problems, and so then he can save his own career. Now I know that I mentioned earlier in the video that his lawyers have been saying that he hasn't been snitching, but what a lot of people are thinking, even some of 6ix9ine's friends, is that he doesn't want the public knowing he's been snitching, so he got his lawyer to come out and say that he hasn't been, even though he actually is on the inside, just so then he doesn't get anything happen to him. Now this can go either 1 to 2 ways for 6ix9ine. It could either get all of the charges that were placed on him erased because he's providing the police that he wasn't him doing all this stuff, or he will have bad things happen to him for snitching on his team, which if you know anything about what happens to people when they snitch, it doesn't end well pretty much 100% of the time, which is why I believe personally, and thousands of others, is that 6ix9ine got his lawyer to admit to the public that he hasn't been snitching, even though he has been this whole time, just to save his career, and because, you know, he doesn't want people going after him, which would be a very smart move on 6ix9ine's book, because he is known for doing, like, you know, things that are outside the box, and this is definitely outside the box. Now, I really want to know what you guys think about all this situation, because do you think he's snitching or not? Because from what I've read online, sources like XXL Magazine, it has been told that he may have been snitching on his team, and if it is true, this could end very bad for him. So if you guys are a Tekashi 6ix9ine fan, I highly recommend, you know, listening to his music right now, you know, getting him a lot of streams, which will, you know, create more revenue, so then he can hire more lawyers for these cases, so then he can hopefully beat them and come out. Now, jumping into the next reason on why Tekashi 6ix9ine could possibly be quitting rap here in the near future is just because of his music style. Now, it's no secret that people get bored or even sick of listening to the same music style over and over again, or even just the same music artist for that matter, because they have the same voice in every song, right? Now, this happens to many music artists around the world, where they will kind of like fall off just because they keep on making the same music over and over and over again, and it just kind of starts like a downwards trend for people to stop listening to their music because it's the same thing over and over again. And I kind of feel like that's what's going to happen with 6ix9ine. Now, sure, he is sort of like a new artist to the scene. You know, he's been around for over a little bit of a year now, with his first hit being Gummo. But people are already kind of getting annoyed of his music style, because a lot of people are saying the songs have the same flow and similar beats to them. Now, there is only one thing that I can think of that, you know, kind of counterpoints that. Sure, you know, he does have that screaming type of vibe, you know, with the rap. That really hasn't been done before. So Tekashi 6ix9ine kind of did create sort of a new wave, although there's a lot of music similar to it, but we haven't seen anyone go like mainstream kind of like 6ix9ine with that kind of style of music. But with 6ix9ine's new album Dummy Boy, he does feature a lot of different type of music styles. You know, he does have those Spanish type of songs, the yelling songs, and the regular singing songs. So he does have different styles of music. But like, if you really want to make it somewhere in music, I feel as if, and a lot of people are also saying as well, you gotta, you know, stick to one lane and perfect that lane. So if 6ix9ine, you know, wants to perfect the screaming type of music vibe, he's gonna have to stop making the Spanish songs and the singing songs as much, to focus on that one. So and then, you know, that's the only one style, so his other styles aren't gonna get as good. There's so much things that can go wrong with 6ix9ine's music style, just because he can fall off literally really easily. You know, a lot of the hype that he got at the start of his, you know, his music career is just because how he presents himself online, and that's a huge part of why he got so big. It's just because he's a practical internet troll, I guess you could say. That's why he got so big, is because he would start beef with, you know, rappers and things like that, and then that would get his name trending online, and then he would release, you know, music right after. Now, getting into the last reason on why 6ix9ine could be quitting rap here in the near future is just because the cycle of rappers that come in and out of the game. Now, it's no secret that a rap career lasts forever, because it really doesn't if you think about it. I mean, right now, if you really actually think about it, like close your eyes and think about it, how many rappers came to the scene and now they're not here? And within like the last year, you know, there is a lot that have been like that. It's kind of crazy how many there are, and I'm kind of hoping that 6ix9ine isn't gonna be one of them. You know, there always is new rappers that are coming to the scene with, you know, a song will take off and, you know, things like that, which will, you know, decrease the views of everybody else just because that one rapper is taking off. That's kind of what happened with 6ix9ine when he was on the come up. You know, a lot of people stopped listening to like Trippie Redd, you know, things like that, because they were all listening to 6ix9ine. So it is kind of crazy how that works. But yeah, that's one of the reasons, probably the last reason on why 6ix9ine could be quitting rap, is because he won't really be here for much longer. But anyways, guys, it has been District Trending. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys have any video ideas you want me to make, comment them down below and I'll be sure to make a video about them. Anyways guys, it has been District Trending. Make sure you leave a like on this video and then comment down below saying you subscribed to the channel to join the iPhone X giveaway. I'm out. Peace.